Should you top up to Enhanced Retirement Sum ERS? Before we talk about that, right, you need to understand how CPF Life payouts work. CPF Life, right, actually pay out the principal first before touching any interest. So if you retire at 65 with a full retirement sum, your principal should last you around 15 years, which up until age 80. And which means that from 65 to 80 years old, you are essentially drawing down from your principal. And when your principal run out at age 80, from there, right, you start drawing down from your interest that you earn. That interest can stretch the payout for another 8 years up until you are age 88. And here's the interesting part. Statistically, right, only 15% of people live past age 88. This means that 85% of people have already passed on. So how do CPF Life actually support this 15% of people who are longer living? It's actually from the money from the 85% of people who has already passed on. Should you top up to ERS? Yes, you can, but you need to remember one thing. Once you top up to your retirement account, the action is non-reversible. You lose the liquidity of your principal. If you didn't live past 88 years old, right, the interest that you earn from your principal, right, you cannot pass it down to your next generation, but instead you are supporting to the longer living CPF Life members. If you expect to live a very long life, like live past 88 years old, right, then CPF Life payout makes sense because you need the longer, higher, lifelong payout. But if liquidity and flexibility is one of the main concern, right, then you need to remember that once you top up to your retirement account, it is essentially locked in. If you wanted to learn more on how you can maximize your CPF for your retirement planning, drop me a DM and let's have a meaningful discussions.